Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Logan Price Show. I am your co-host, Jared Weathers, also known as the first ever Midwest Mafia champion, and of course, your host, the SVBW Valor champion, Mr. Logan Price. Hello, Logan. How are you?
I'm good. My hair is a bit of a mess right now, so I apologize.
I get it. Yeah.
I've not had to keep it groomed because we're basically in the off season.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this: I'm the longest reigning and counting Valor champion. I've made that clear. Sorry if I'm all over the place. I've got onion rings here that I've got to eat. So the host is hungry. The host has got to eat.
That's right. I'm gonna put this right back up here behind me.
I like the title. I really do. It's very nice.
It really is.
Why
I'm
the
surprised
hell is there onion outside of the ring? I'm going to be emailing whoever bagged these onion rings, and I'm going to get my onion ring back.
That's right.
But yes, there's the Valor Championship. I'm going to work on getting a new one here soon.
Yeah, man. That only took like 3 or 4 weeks to get.
Oh hell yeah!
But it wasn't that
Yeah.
long at all.
But anyway, I'm the host of the Logan Price Show. That's my co-host Jared Weathers,
Hello.
and this is the show where we talk about all things wrestling, backyard wrestling, wrestling,
Amateur wrestling.
how John Dozer's shit stinks and he tries to play it off like he doesn't.
True. Yeah.
But yeah. And as you guys can see, you haven't seen me in a while. I'm a baby face, so I am clean shaven.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very very new look and experimental look for me because y'all are used to seeing the dark wolf with a big bushy beard.
Yeah.
And just FYI, my girlfriend's still getting used to it.
I'm still getting used to it too.
Eric still is too.
Yeah. There we
But
go.
anyway, also I have some exclusive merch.
Exclusives.
I have an exclusive merchandise that I'm wearing right now that'll never be seen on YouTube.
Ooh. Yeah. It's not. It's not ever gonna be on YouTube.
It says I figured I'd wear my Burn Down the Chaos shirt since tonight we're going to be. Oh, my onion rings just went everywhere.
Oh, you know what? Oh man. Hi, Wusha.
Ow! My onion rings! My onion rings! This is also the first time I've showed my face on Twitch. Hello, Twitch!
Yeah, that's true.
Wusha, hello!
Speaking of exclusive merch,
that won't be aired on YouTube. Actually, it's being aired on YouTube, just not on the wrestling YouTubes.
speaking of exclusive merch,
Yippers.
yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Well, we all know how that match would have went.
Well, yeah, if it was a shoot, Dustin would have beat him up.
Yeah, because I figured okay, so if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing this shirt, it's because on tonight's show, before I rudely was interrupted by me dropping my freaking onion rings, we're gonna air some dirty laundry tonight.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Because, and I don't care who gets mad if they watch this back, this is my show. I'm the host. I can do what I want.
That's right.
I mean, if you saw the logo pop up there before our faces popped up there, it says the Logan Price Show.
That's right. The Logan Price Show. There's no other. That's it.
Also, I've got my onion rings and Coca-Cola and some honey mustard, and I'm ready to go. So, Jared, actually, I'm going to be the interviewer for a second.
All right.
We're going to start this off hot and heavy.
I'm ready.
You have your first official match with SVBW coming up on February 20th, 2021.
Yep.
With none other than the guy's shirt that you're wearing right now, the Beast Dustin Little.
Yep.
I just want your thoughts heading into this match.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so obviously I've seen Dustin do his thing with other people. But you know what I have and he doesn't?
A championship?
A championship. That's right. That's my tag team partner right there.
I mean, technically, the Outer Circle's a tag team champions, but
Logan, I want to tell you how I want this match. I want this match as a no DQ.
Okay, just so everybody's clear, the reason why he's asking me is because I'm 50% owner of SVBW.
Yes, he is.
Just to clarify that.
That's right. I want this to be a no DQ match. Me versus Dustin. He can bring whoever he wants. I'll beat up everybody in the Outer Circle if I have to.
Okay. I like the no DQ stipulation. We'll roll with that, but I'm going to do you one better.
All right.
That way that we can ensure that there's no outside interference from anybody. No advocate, no Outer Circle. The special guest referee for that match will be I'll be the special guest referee.
Actually, I had an idea.
I would have said Will, but Will's with the Midwest Mafia, so
Right. But you know who isn't with the Midwest Mafia besides you?
I'm not putting John Dozer in there.
No. Kind.
Oh.
What?
I forgot about Kind. Don't take this personally. Do not come looking for me. I do not need that smoke. Okay? You scare the piss out of me. Just airing that.
Oh jeez.
So don't come for me. But I will not be the special guest referee. You're hearing it here first. For the first time ever in a non-wrestling role, you're hearing it here on the Logan Price Show. The special guest referee for Jared Black versus the Beast Dustin Little will be the Misfit known as the SVBW World Heavyweight Champion, Kine.
Perfect.
And the reason why we're doing this is because we haven't seen Kine out of his element.
True.
I want to see how he does outside of his element. Who knows? This match may be thrown out because Kine decides to Claymore kick everybody.
I mean, maybe. That's a very good chance.
But it's no disqualifications. It can't be thrown out that way. So even if he does Claymore everybody, we'll just get another referee out there.
Yeah.
But as of right now, you're hearing it here first. Kine, the SVBW World Heavyweight Champion, is the special guest referee.
That's right. Me versus Dustin Little. What's up? That's all I'm talking about. Yeah. So Logan,
since we're on the subject of Kine, before you say something,
yeah,
Kine is in a match defending his SVBW World Heavyweight Championship against the man who is the former world champion, Hunter Becker.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know the stipulation yet because at New Beginnings on January 2nd, there will be a triple threat match between the SVBW United States Champion,
mm-hmm.
the SVBW Valor Champion, and the SVBW World Heavyweight Champion. And it will be a Monsters Ball triple threat match. And the winner gets to choose the stipulation for his respective championship match at Anarchy.
Yeah.
So, and now you may ask me what you were going to ask me.
So Logan,
Okay.
I'm sure everyone probably knows this, but I'm going to explain it anyway. Originally, we were planning to do a crossover with Tennessee Backyard Wrestling.
Oh, we're getting right to the dirty.
We're getting
now.
right to it. I want to make sure everyone knows about it. So we were planning a crossover with Tennessee Backyard Wrestling for their New Year's Bash pay-per-view, which I actually designed more exclusive merch for Nicole.
That show.
Yeah. And anyway, so actually, yeah, I did too. Yeah. And so anyway, so explain to everybody why this show is no longer happening and why we had to move to the New Beginnings paper.
Do you want me to keep it PG or?
No, I want you to tell every single
Actually,
detail.
this is okay. So actually, this is the Logan Price show. So
right.
hashtag no fucks given. We're
That's
gonna air everything. And I know. Okay, so I know that you had some TBW guys on here earlier on your podcast because I was catching up on the group chat.
did, yes.
This is nothing towards any of them.
Right.
Robbie, aka Fat Asian, Josh, whoever else was in here, I don't know who all was in the podcast.
It was ET, the other person was ET.
But this is nothing against Ledger, Josh, Fat Asian, or any of the other guys that I have respect for. Mitchell, aka Little Mike.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing to do with them. We didn't back out because of them. We backed out because of a little short dick motherfucker named Atomic Titan.
Yep.
Now, we didn't back out because of Troy the person. We backed out because of Atomic Titan the character. Because he wanted to think that he was above everybody else, that he was better than everybody else. Even out of character, he was... Well, actually, we don't really know if he was in character or out of character most of the time. Because we couldn't... Wolf Dark, LOL. Woosha. Wolf Dark, okay.
Had to.
Okay. But, oh, you threw me off there. But we couldn't differentiate... That's a hard word to say. Differentiate, or however the hell you say it, whether or not he was in character or out of character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you know that somebody doesn't know how to work the wrestling business.
Yes.
If you can't tell if someone's in character or out of character, then that's like really not cool.
Yeah.
My guys in SPW can back me up on this. I used to be that way back in 2017 when I first started. You couldn't tell whether I was in character or out of character because I was a dickhead all around. And honestly, Troy's a dick. He goes around bragging like how he's the best, and he contradicts himself a lot because he goes like a month prior to one of his recent promos. He's like, Nicole Little, Outer Circle, I hope you're watching. This is for you. And then about 2 weeks ago, he uploads a video saying, Outer Circle, Nicole Little, I've never even heard of them.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He can't stay on topic. He can't remember what he said in a promo and how to carry on a storyline. Much rather freaking manage a company. Look, we're going to get into some juicy stuff real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
if you have to hand yourself the world championship just to have the world title, you shouldn't be wrestling, period. Now, I know there's a lot of people that can say that I handed myself the UCWA world title because I owned the damn company. But that's not the case. I didn't want to be the first UCWA world champion. My crew insisted because I worked my ass off to get where I'm at, and they saw how hard I worked, and I said, Logan, no, you've earned the right to be the world champion. When your peers tell you that you've earned the right to be world champion, you don't have to hand yourself anything.
True.
But if the only way that you're going to win the world title is by booking yourself to win the damn thing, then what's the damn point?
Right.
I mean, there's no storyline. Storyline wise, Ledger's an unstoppable beast. Storyline wise, I would have put the title on him at season finale.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
But I don't know what's going on there. Like, they dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying the Ledger character's gonna run out of ideas soon because he keeps reinventing himself. He finds a way to keep people entertained. Because I love watching the Ledger, the character, work.
Me too.
We saw exactly how it was firsthand when he was down here.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's ever going to run stale because he keeps having ideas. But he was on this unstoppable roll in 2020. He should have been the world champion.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if Atomic Titan was smart in the way he was booking things, he would have had Ledger go over. And if he truly wanted heel heat, he would have cashed in on Ledger. Because everybody is behind Ledger.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Ledger. That's
that's
one of the main reasons people watch TBW is for Ledger. So wait, how more would you get heel heat? What better way to get heel heat than by screwing over one of the biggest stars in the company?
Maybe that's why, though. Maybe it's because he's jealous of Ledger getting, all this. I mean, he is like the top star right now, and maybe Titan doesn't like it, and he's like, "Well, I want to be the top star," so he just books himself into winning the title. That's the only thing I can think of for that to be even close to.
I see Atomic Titan. Okay, this is the best way I can describe. I see Atomic Titan / Troy as the MJF of backyard wrestling.
What?
In a bad way.
Okay, all right. I was like, whoa, what? Okay,
in
yeah.
A bad way. He's a dick in character.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like he's ever out of character, so that controversial dickhead side switches to his out of character. And that just rubs a lot of people wrong.
Yeah. It rubbed all of us wrong.
What rubbed us truly wrong? We were done with the situation. We pulled out of the show. They should have never uploaded any more videos about us.
I agree.
Because we were done. What really set us off was the fact that he didn't watch the video of the award ceremony for himself to get the gist of everything that was happening. He let Lake Lewis influence what he was saying in his promo. Yeah. If you have to have someone else influence the way that your promo is going to work, you're not doing your job right.
No.
Who influences me when I cut a promo?
You.
Me, myself, and I I'm the only person who should ever have a say so in what I say in my promos. I go
Yeah.
I go and watch everything that is uploaded to our YouTube channel
Hmm.
to get a gist of how my promo is supposed to go, and that way I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And I don't take everything to heart. I don't I don't let people's words get to me anymore. I used to let them get to me, but I don't anymore.
Right.
But like what set us off, back to what I was saying, what set us off was the fact that Lake Lewis told him that Dustin was crying
Hmm.
during the award ceremony, and
And
he
give no
decided
context.
and gave no context. Atomic Titan Troy didn't go watch the promo for himself or anything,
Yeah.
and he just said it. He said, "I come," something along these lines. I go and I tune in to the SBBW award show, and I see Dustin Little crying like a little baby.
Hmm.
Something along those lines. Newsflash, Troy. This is why we're all pissed. Uh, Dustin was dedicating an award that he has dedicated to his son since GSW, his son Aiden, that he lost in 2017. Now, there's a line that you don't cross with me or the rest of our crew,
Hmm.
and that's making fun of our family, especially when it has an emotional attachment behind it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like from now on, Troy, I'm going to talk directly to you because I don't know if you're ever going to go back and watch this. But from now on, don't let other people's thoughts and words and opinions influence how you cut your promos. Be you and don't let anybody else tell you what to say.
Yeah.
Because if you keep listening to what people say and go and watch videos for yourself. That way you can cut a promo properly. Because if you don't watch the video and you don't know exactly why things happened, backlash is going to
And so.
come your it's going to come your way and ensue because you said something that was very out of the way without even going and watching it first, like it happened.
Yeah.
I don't know how else I could talk about this situation right here for days. For days.
Yeah.
Now I admit that I went too far in my part of the group promo that we cut. I said some things that I shouldn't have said um about Max Chaos's mom. It was clever, but I shouldn't have said it. It was a good thing for a promo, but I shouldn't have said it. I went too far. I'm man enough to admit that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I felt really bad after he confronted me about it. Hell, I even felt bad about saying it after I said it. But what was filmed, and we upload everything on the first take, uncut. Especially when we do group promos.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I don't do it when I'm cutting a promo by myself, but when we're all together and everything's uncut and we upload it on the first go, because not everybody can refilm their part.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Like that's the main reason why we backed out of New Year's Bash in the crossover event because of Atomic Titan. It's not because of nobody else. It's because of Atomic Titan.
Yeah.
I just want everyone that is going to be watching this from TBW to know that none of you are at fault for the reason why we backed out of New Year's Bash.
Mhm.
If Atomic Titan would learn how the wrestling world works and learn how to separate his real life from his wrestling character, then maybe we'd still be doing New Year's Bash.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say on that topic. I will call it a topic so that we can move on.
I actually have a question. So I'm in the group chat, and I saw the first, the first few uh titles, or the first few names for New Beginnings. How, how did it go from what it originally was to New Beginnings? Like how, like what was that transition?
Like go from New Year's Bash to New Beginnings?
No. The original names you guys were throwing around.
Okay.
What was it?
Well, at first it was like New Year's Apocalypse. And then
Yeah.
I came up with the idea for New Apocalyptic New Year.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nicole comes in and says, we want us we're based off the idea of staying true to our roots and stuff. UCWA, its first ever event was called New Beginnings.
Okay.
Back in 2019, January 2019. January 26th, 2019 to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
It was 26 degrees outside. The first ever match that was uploaded to the channel was myself versus a shockingly debuting Mikey Reedy.
Interesting.
Mikey we literally signed Mikey like 24 hours before that show.
Wow.
Like he literally like made up his mind what he was wanting to do 24 hours before we had that show.
Wow.
But so she's like, we're based off of staying true to our roots. So how about we call the show New Beginnings? And I said that's a great way to stay true to our roots because the first ever UCWA show was called New Beginnings.
All right.
Because it's basically the idea of New Beginnings is a fresh start.
Right. Yeah.
And basically we're having a fresh start because of our partnership with TVW has come to a close.
Yeah.
So we're having a fresh restart. And honestly, I'm hoping a fresh restart is for the rest of the world as well.
Yeah, me too.
2021 has been straight ass.
Me 2020.
2020 has been straight ass. Sorry, I'm focused on 2021 on the next year because I'm tired of the 2020 bullshit.
I know. One thing I'm excited for next year. So I don't know who knows, if anyone actually knows this, but I actually sold my company to Logan, and Hunter. So it all got kind of infused with the SVBW, and I am excited for the new show. That's based off of my original show. So I'm very excited for that.
And guys, he's referring to next year.
Mm-hmm.
SBBW will be putting on weekly shows, and that show will be called SVBW Mayhem.
That's right. I believe I have the graphic for it. Hold on, let me find it. Yes, I am very excited for that. It's a name that it's a show that I created with TCPW, the company that I had inherited from someone that will not be named. And I took it, made it into something better, and I decided, you know what, we don't really do anything with it. I'd rather give it to somebody who would know what to do with it. So I gave it to Logan and Hunter.
and now we're making it a weekly episodic show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The way it's going to work is there are going to be 3 shows leading up to the end of the month, which will be our big events. So it'll go week 1 will be an episode, week 2 will be an episode, week 3 will be an episode, and week 4 will be the event.
I see. All right.
I'm really excited for it because now we can focus on storyline build-ups.
Yeah.
With the weekly episodes, because it's hard to build up storylines if you just go off of one show a month.
Yeah.
You just announce matches and have promo build-ups. Well, the fans are probably tired of seeing us just upload promos and no wrestling.
Yeah.
So that's the reason for the weekly shows. And the SVBW crew's excited for the weekly shows. I'm excited for the weekly shows. Hunter's excited for the weekly shows. You're excited for the weekly shows.
I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
And after New Beginnings, there's going to be an exclusive announcement regarding the match card for the first episode of Mayhem.
Ooh.
And I can already tell you right now,
yeah,
this match card is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Like the way Donald Trump puts emphasis on huge.
Yeah.
That big.
Well, I'm excited. I am very excited.
Sorry about that, guys. That had to come out. These onion rings are gassy on my stomach.
So speaking of the very first Mayhem episode, I would like to give my opinion on what the first main event should be, if you don't mind.
I can hear your opinion, but I think we've already got the main event booked.
Well, I was talking to
damn it. Got
Mercer Phillips.
He better not have told you any of the shit that was going down. That dirty dog.
No. I was talking to him and I'm like, hey, so I have an idea. And he for the first episode of Mayhem, and he's like, oh, well, what's that? And I'm like, well, I was thinking, I have my championship now. If you haven't seen it yet, the Midwest Mafia Championship, and you're the U.S. champion. I'm like, what if we have a champion versus champion match for the main event?
All right, I tell you what. This show is Logan Price. This is actually the first official Logan Price show.
Yes, it is.
So let's reveal an exclusive. Would you like to hear the plan that SVBW has in store for the main event of the first episode of Mayhem?
Yes. Let's go.
If the first episode of Mayhem will be filmed, I think it's going to be filmed at New Beginnings.
Okay.
Or,
I was hoping so.
Or we're going to wait the day of Anarchy to film the first 3 episodes.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
So upload Anarchy, and then we'll film the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So here's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The winner of Hunter versus Kine for the SVBW World Heavyweight Championship will
Yeah.
defend the SVBW World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against two people who have not received their one-on-one rematch for the World Championship.
Ooh.
The first one being the man who never received his UCWA World Heavyweight Championship rematch dating back to November 2019.
Oh my god.
Mikey Reedy.
Wow, Mikey.
And
All
the
right.
one and the man who had to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship back at Rags to Riches. And that is the hater, Nicole Little.
Ooh. Ooh. That's gonna be interesting.
But that's not confirmed yet. That's what we're planning. You see,
Planning.
this creative mind is always working.
Yeah.
So, but I saw your face. You really like that idea.
I did.
The winner of Hunter versus Kine versus Mikey Reedy, Mr. Self-Destruct, if you will,
Sure.
versus the hater, Nicole Little. Nicole Little never received her one-on-one rematch.
True.
Mikey Reedy never received his one-on-one rematch.
True.
So how about tying up loose ends
Yeah.
and having the first main event for Mayhem start out with a bang?
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
And if you're really, really wanting to do something with you versus Mercer, champion versus champion,
Yeah.
we can make it co-main event.
No doubt.
Or we can just say it's a double main event.
Oh yeah. Double main event. I'm down with that.
A double main event. Midwest Mafia champion Jared Black versus SVBW United States Heavyweight Champion Clay Mercer.
Correct.
And the winner of Hunter versus Kine at Anarchy versus Nicole Little and Mikey Reedy for the SVBW World Heavyweight Championship.
Love it.
I just had a brilliant solution. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Creative mind. I'm a creative genius. Eric has told me I'm a creative genius, so that's why I have a big ego about that.
You are. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So, also, I don't know if you guys have been watching the latest videos on the SVBW channel, but I've been having a little of a mental crisis.
Yeah.
Some people like to say that I'm talking to myself and should be in a mental institution again. Newsflash for those people, fuck you.
Oh shit.
No, Nicole Little is one of those people who said that I should be in a mental institution
Yeah.
because she commented on the video and said, "You guys think that I need help, but he's sitting here talking to his fucking self."
She's not wrong.
Well, if you watch the latest promo that I uploaded,
Oh jeez.
I remember everything.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. You remember everything. Yeah.
See,
Mm-hmm.
the other guy,
The other guy.
he made a lot of sense, and after talking with him for countless and countless numbers of days,
Mm-hmm.
I realized that, damn, he's right.
I realized, wow, I am correct.
Maybe I am crazy.
Well,
That's what I thought at first. But then I realized that what he was saying is true because there's certain things that didn't add up.
like.
In 2019, there was like blank spaces throughout the year that I couldn't remember
Mhm.
that involved him, and I couldn't remember those matches. But then I did some searching on the SBBW YouTube channel and the ACBW YouTube channel, and I found those matches, and I'm like, how come I don't remember these?
Mm.
Well, you see, for those who don't catch on to storytelling, back at the Independence Day GSBW reunion show, it was myself versus Nicole Little for the SBBW World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. At the end of it, she quote unquote summoned the other guy.
Sure.
If you're wondering why I'm not saying his name, is because it hurts to say his name because that's how much mental pain he puts me in.
Mhm.
That's how much mental pain he has been putting me through. She summoned the other guy, and she became the deranged dreamer. And the deranged dreamer separated the dark wolf and the other guy.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it erased him from my memory. But he was still out there. It was dormant. He was dormant, like hibernating
Mhm.
for months. And I don't know why he resurfaced. Honestly, I'd wish he'd crawl back into the hole that he came from and leave me alone. But apparently, that's not possible now.
Nope.
So him and I are connected again. And I remember everything, which is bad news for Rich Thunderwood.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Okay. Since we're doing airing the dirty laundry,
Uh-huh.
since we're digging up the past, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what he is the past. Rich Thunderwood is a quote unquote professional wrestler.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Hmm.
I say that because he hasn't been booked in over 2 fucking years.
Ooh.
So basically, he's a failed professional wrestler. Guys, this is promo mode, Logan Bryce.
You're about to
Rich
go too
Thunderwood.
far.
Rich Thunderwood
Mhm.
came in to GSW and had a match with his cousin, I think, Matt Oliver.
Hmm.
The match was fantastic. It was a one-off. He was never seen in GSW ever again after that day. He ditched us.
Hmm.
Then because here's a little insider exclusive. He was supposed to have a tag team with Nicole
Hmm.
called Rev X.
Hmm.
Well, and he promised that they'd be a tag team. Well, he broke that promise. He let her down. And that's something I'm not okay with.
Food arrived. I'm sorry.
Food arrived.
Food arrived.
Food arrived. That's okay. I've been eating onion rings. But he broke his promise to her because he just never showed up again. That wasn't until 2019 came around.
Yeah.
Blay Mercer wanted to surprise me.
Oh.
We were wrestling. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember which event it was. I want to say Genesis. I can't remember. But we were sitting there filming Mercer cutting a promo. He was hosting an open challenge for the UCWA World Heavyweight Championship. La-di-la-di-la. Mikey, we was looking in the background behind Mercer, and it looked like a cop car was pulling up.
Oh.
And so we're like, oh shit, the feds have been called, and we got to pack this shit up and never post anything on YouTube ever again. I was like, well, there goes my wrestling career right out the window. And then it turns out Eric was coming out to accept the world championship. Well, out comes Rich Thunderwood. Out comes Rich Thunderwood behind Eric, rolls up Mercer, and beats him for the world championship in 30 seconds.
Wow.
A hell of an impact, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, being me and the strategist that I am, I felt threatened.
Yeah.
I felt threatened. I felt like my territory had been threatened. Because UCWA yard was mine.
Mm-hmm.
I was the longest reigning world champion at the time.
Right.
I couldn't let some failed professional wrestler come in and steal my spotlight. So I took him out. I injured him. I tried to end his career.
Yeah.
He relinquished the world title. On the day of reignition,
Mm-hmm.
Eric would go on to beat Mikey in a ladder match that was supposed to be a triple threat match with Rich Thunderwood in it. And then he relinquished the title because of what I did, which it wasn't revealed that I'm the one that took him out until later on, because that's just how smart I am.
Right.
I took out the competition.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that ended Eric Tyler Mullins' in-ring career. And I walked out of Reignition the new world champion. And I know what you guys are going to say. So basically you're saying if Rich Thunder would have been there, you wouldn't have been world champion because you knew you couldn't beat him. Well, that's partially right. I took him out because he was a big threat, like I've already said. But fast forward to 2020.
Yeah.
August 2019 was the last time anybody seen that ginger motherfucker. He wants to show up November 7th.
Yeah.
At Finish Line. And literally knock me unconscious. because he wants to send a statement. Newsflash, if you want to send a statement, don't make up lame-ass excuses of why you can't come for a match.
Yeah, seriously.
Because as of right now, it looks like I'm going to be fighting a giant chicken.
Oh, man.
Guys, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if Rich Thunderwood does not show up at Anarchy to face me, as Rich Thunderwood, I don't want no El Gordo Generico showing up to face me.
Yeah.
I want Rich Thunderwood. If he doesn't show up to face me, then I will be defending my Valor Championship against El Diablo.
What a step down. Well, actually, I guess that'd be a step up, wouldn't it?
Because El Diablo actually shows up.
That's true. Yeah, he does.
El Diablo has actually won a match.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Technically, Rich Thunderwood's won a match, but I wouldn't call it a match since it was only 30 seconds. He even lost his match in GSW. It was a draw. A double countout.
Wow.
So he's not even in my league. I don't even know why we're having this match.
I don't know.
And guys, yes, I know I'm supposed to be a babyface and I'm talking like a heel right now, but I can't help it.
Yeah.
It's just these issues. These issues piss me off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people want to come in and take clout off of SBBW.
True.
Because they can't get a call from the indies.
Yeah. Oh,
they haven't called. If they ain't called in over 2 years, then they ain't going to call. It's plain and simple.
I found the Mayhem logo.
Okay.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Like there's
SBBW Mayhem coming 2021.
I'm excited. Oh god, I'm so excited.
Back to Rich Thunderwood. Hey, Richie boy. Something you'll never have.
Oh hey, something else.
Courtesy of the Dark Wolf Lodge.
Something else you'll never have.
You know who else will never have this title?
Who?
Max Chaos.
Sure, let's shoot at him some more.
No, all jokes aside, I shouldn't be talking shit about TBW. They're in the rearview mirror. I have respect for some of those guys.
Well, listen, okay. Exclusive here, right now. I have officially recruited Max Chaos and Fat Asian into the Mafia.
Ooh.
That's right.
That's exciting news for Logan Price, but the Dark Wolf doesn't give a fuck.
Well, you see, one of them might be in SVBW full time because of me.
Okay.
This.
I'll retire him like I did Eric Tyler Mullins. I'll retire him like I retired Oblivion. I'll retire him like I'm going to retire Rich Thunderwood.
Are you going to retire him like I'm going to retire Mikey Reedy?
Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't care if you retire Mikey Reedy. That's one less competitor that I have to worry about.
Yeah, but then that's one less person you get to fight.
That's true. And I have a lot of respect for Mikey.
That's right.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing how that all pans out because you and him have some unfinished business.
Yeah, well, no matter what, he's never coming for my title. Never. And if you even think about giving him a match with me for that title, you're insane. Okay? Ain't happening.
Are
I
you
will
calling me
retire.
insane?
Yes,
I
I am.
literally argued with myself.
There you go. There you go. See, but you should not ever give Mikey a shot at my title because I do disqualification matches. I mean that's my tag team partner there. So don't even waste your time putting on any card. Okay.
I mean, I could have an executive order and put the title on the line for you and Dustin.
You do that. You do
I'm not going to do that to you.
that.
I'm not going to do that to you. Honestly, it's your title.
It
I'll
is.
let you make the decision when you defend it.
You know what? You know what, Logan? If Dustin agrees, put this magnificent title on the line.
Okay, you talk to him about it.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will.
That felt good.
I bet.
Unfiltered here on the Logan Price Show.
That's right. But listen, man, you know what? I will talk to Dustin, and if he's down for it, I might have a couple surprises for him.
Okay.
But I tell you what, this was fun. We got to do it again.
One more thing. There's one more thing.
Okay. What's that last thing?
Today, the reason why this wasn't planned, but today something dawned on me. This is a bittersweet day for me.
Yes.
Because 4 years ago today, I signed my GSW contract.
Yeah.
And I became a backyard wrestler. I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported me and had my back through these last 4 years. I couldn't have done it without any of you. That's a thank you to Mikey. That's a thank you to Nicole. That's a thank you to Hunter. That's a thank you to Bob. Thank you to Dustin. A thank you to Eric. A thank you to Mercer. A thank you to Will. So thank you to everybody who's helped me get to where I am. There's one person I'd like to thank for all of this, though. I'd like to thank my grandmother. Because without her believing in me every step of the way, I would have never even thought about being a wrestler. She's forever going to be my inspiration. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss her. And every time I step in that backyard, it's for her. I'm not doing it for me. I do it for her. And her favorite wrestler was The Undertaker.
Who's isn't? You know what I mean? Like, he's so good.
And that was the last emotional connection I had with my grandmother. The Undertaker retired. And now that final emotional connection is gone. But in a way, we're still emotionally connected because I'm still doing what I love to do. I'm still doing the thing that she pushed me to do. I just wish she could be there every event, sitting ringside, cheering me on. Mama, I miss you. I love you. See, we really are uncut and unfiltered on this show.
Yeah, we are.
I just broke down in front of everybody and let everybody in on a personal side of me.
Yeah. This won't be very personal, but I do have to say, I would like to thank you, Logan. Um, doing TCPW and trying to get everyone together on my hometown here was very difficult, and I hated it. So I like to thank you personally for giving my career a resurgence and really helping me find purpose for this. Because honestly, I was done. I was gonna give up. Like, well, this is stupid. I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. And then I met you guys, and you guys gave me that fuel to do this again. So I want to thank all you guys.
Absolutely. You're welcome. From the bottom of my heart, you're welcome. I'm sure Hunter would tell you the same thing. Yeah. You're a pleasure. You're a pleasure to be working with. You're a pleasure to have in our lives. You're a pleasure to be association with.
Thank you.
You're a funny guy. You're very uplifting. You got a lot of potential as a wrestler. And I'm really looking forward to see. What am I supposed to do? It's 5:02. Brady, this is my show. Shut up. You shut up. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you can do and what you bring to the table in 2021.
I'm excited. One last thing before we go, guys. Next year, the weekend after New Beginnings, the wrestling quiz returns. All right. Logan's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Make sure you're there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. You hit the notification button so you know when Logan's going to win that All-Star Wrestling Quiz Championship. All right?
Who knows? He may be there too.
Ooh.
I'm joking.
But
because if Mercer's going to be there, I can't do that to Mercer.
True. Yeah.
Mercer's terrified of him.
Thank you everybody for watching. Seriously, Logan, thank you so much, brother.
I'm the host here.
That's right. You are the host. I just figured I'd take that off your shoulders.
What's for saying thank you?
Well, no, for signing off. But sure, you could say thank you.
Oh, thank you for watching the first ever installment of the Logan Price Show. I'm Logan Price, the Dark Wolf, but you guys already knew that. Follow me on Instagram at darkwolfhouse_. Just send a follow request. If you look like a decent person, I'll accept. If you're a backyard wrestler, I'll accept. I always like branching out and talking to the backyard wrestling community. Or if you're just a chill person in general, I'll accept. I'm always down for talking to new people. Follow me on Twitter at darkwolfhouse. Send me a friend request on Facebook.
Oh, here you go. Host of the Logan Price Show.
And I'm at twitch.tv/darkwolfhousegmg.
That's right. Yeah, definitely go follow him. He's over here now. Over there.
Follow this guy. He plugs everything.
I do.
But today you should be in one of my streams when Jared's there. There's I literally have a command in my Twitch stream. It says command Jared plug everything.
I do.
Okay, let me just say this one thing before we end this.
Yeah.
I was gone to the bathroom.
Yep.
And before I left for the bathroom, he started plugging everything.
Yep.
I'm gone for like 10, 15 minutes. I come back and he's still plugging.
I have a lot of stuff to plug.
He's still plugging. So when I say plug everything, he plugged everything.
Every little thing that I had. I plugged my personal Facebook. I plugged all the pages I have. I plugged. But today I'm only going to plug a couple things. My Instagram, I don't have Twitter, so don't follow me there. Instagram, and make sure you guys go to the website, weathersmediacomp.com. That's WEATHERSMEDIACOMP.com.
Also go follow that narcissistic jerk chosen one, Jared Black.
Boom. Beat up Gage Flair and repeat. All right. And we are getting out of here.
I'm Logan Price.
I'm Jay
And until the
Weathers.
next one, we'll see ya.
We'll see you.